In a small village, a 13-year-old girl named Amina rises before the sun. She fetches water, cares for her sibling, and prepares meals. Her brother, just a year older, grabs his backpack and heads to school. His path toward opportunity is wide open. Amina watches him. She watches him go out the door, her own dreams quietened by the weight of expectation. Amina's story is not unique. Around the world, millions of girls under age 18 are denied the same access to education, healthcare, leadership opportunities, and basic rights simply because she's a girl. These missed opportunities rob not just the girls in our world, but entire communities and generations of their full potential. We believe that every girl deserves a chance to learn, to lead, and to thrive. So, yes, we are super thrilled to be with you today to introduce the exciting and long anticipated action group within Rotary International. The Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment, also known as the Girls Empowerment Rotary Action Group, is also, our initialisms are RAGGE and RAG4GE. So let's start with the basics. What is a Rotary Action Group, also called RAGs? They are internationally Rotary sanctioned groups made up of Rotarians, Rotaractors, and even non-Rotarians who share a commitment, share their expertise, and a passion for a particular cause. These groups support clubs, districts, and zones in planning and implementing impactful projects by offering technical advice, programs, and guidelines, offering partnerships and connections through resources and networks. Think of them as a global community of practice within Rotary. They tackle specific challenges of all of our areas of focus: health, peace, water, girls empowerment, and more, with the full strength of our Rotary family behind us. So why, you might ask, a Rotary Action Group was formed for girls empowerment? Because we all know girls matter. As I shared at the beginning of this segment, girls face unique challenges around the world, challenges that often go unrecognized, unnoticed, underaddressed. You will see a list on the screen of some, just a few of the reasons why. From barriers in education, child marriage, gender-based violence, to economic exclusion, limited access to health care, girls continue to face a systemic web of inequities that Rotary is in a unique position to help break that barrier, address them, and positively make an impact. This action group builds on Rotary's Empowering Girls initiative, which was first launched as a presidential initiative in 2021. That call, thank you, past International Director Peter Kyle. I think Peter's on the Zoom. That call ignited a global movement across the entire Rotary world. And many of you, especially here in zones 33 and 34, were at the forefront. Myself, Dawn Rochelle, Kim Walden, Sean Patty, Rashika Bush. In addition, because of all the work that the clubs and the district were doing, we knew that we would not let this initiative sunset. But we knew that it could not be just a short-term campaign. The need was too great. The momentum was too strong. And so a small group of Rotarians came together last year to create something lasting. But in early 2025, 10 Rotarians from around the world came together to form the founding group that submitted the amazing formal application for the Rotary Action Group for Girls Empowerment. We are super proud. These 10 founding members served as the original ambassadors during the Empowering Girls Presidential Initiative, and we remain connected through our shared vision of a long-term global action for our girls. They represent 6 different Rotary zones and growing, bring together deep experience in education, gender equity, health, economic empowerment, and a passion for Rotary service. So in April of this year, the Rotary International Board of Directors officially recognized the Rotary Action Group as an official action group. Dawn, tell them more about our vision and our purpose.
Thank you, Tina. And I'm sitting here really emotional because what some of you might not realize is today's our official launch day. And it's humbling. All of us who do service and leadership in Rotary, we're all called in different paths, and it really was a simple call asking if we would volunteer in this role, and everybody has really risen. And Tina and I are just incredibly humbled, as are all of the founders, because we get to continue to build off what clubs and districts have continued to do around the world and to connect to more resources, which is just incredible. As you can see, our vision is simple and also very bold, because what we aim to do is just to continue to build and to scaffold and to connect. I think Tina and I and others would say we often hear, we didn't know Rotary did that. Well, we want to be able to continue this legacy of service that Rotary has been a part of for decades at this point, really creating equity and economic success for those that are disenfranchised in our world. And so you see on our slide just some of the things that we aim to do. And I think that as we go forward, we are going to continue to ask and to lean on all of you here in zones 33 and 34, because we know that there are so many projects that have been launched and connected, and even a Rotary Club of empowering our girls because of the initiative and the work of these zones. So when we think about how we will specifically impact, you see on the screen 6 specific areas that we have committed to within our first few years. We really want to engage our literacy programs, our menstrual health and hygiene, our vocational training and mentorship, and all of the things that we know are needed in our world in order to create equity. This isn't always an easy topic for many communities to address. And so we're here to help, and we're going to continue to build our expertise through continuing to engage our cadre technical advisors and all of the world of Rotary that we know is here to help and support. So the first thing that you can do, well, how can I get involved? I know that's on every one of your minds right now. So if you scan the QR code, you can join us today. Our website went live within the last 24 hours, and you can become a member and join us because we specifically want to see you in Calgary. If you are going to be in Calgary, I want you to write a note right now to be with us on Sunday. It's right between the 2 general sessions. It's going to be in the House of Friendship, booth 471, and we're having a little bit of a launch party at 12:30, and we can't wait to see you there. And so if you have any questions, you have our domain name and our official email address. And again, please reach out, please join us, and look for more information soon, because we want you to be a part of our first 250 members of this action group, because you will be forever remembered as a charter member of this amazing and extraordinary legacy of Rotary and for the girls of our world.